Hey everyone, I'm KWL or Kicker White Line for short, and I'm missing a significant portion of my prefrontal cortex. Anyway, welcome to the Prehistoric Kingdom alphabet, the series where I built a habitat for every single animal in Prehistoric Kingdom in alphabetical order. If you've seen my introduction video for this, you might think that today I'm gonna be building for the Platyhystrix. I was actually lying, since it's not in the game and it isn't even at the start of the alphabet. Today I'm actually building for the Acrocanthosaurus. I have actually built for the Acrocanthosaurus twice before in parks that are already on the workshop. Once was in Ancient Animals Kingdom, where I built an underground viewing area for them. Now that habitat wasn't anything too special, but I actually liked the idea behind it. And the second time was in Zimmermanovo Pravicarium, where I built a pirate cove for them, which I think turned out absolutely great, honestly. Both of these parks are on the workshop, so if you want to go and check them out, I absolutely recommend it. Actually, I haven't played Prehistoric Kingdom in a while, so my building skills are a bit rusty, so what you see today isn't the greatest of my work. Now the Acrocanthosaurus in-game isn't actually my favorite animal, I just think there's something a bit off about its skin texture, but overall it is great. It is by all means one of the best, if not the best depiction of Acrocanthosaurus ever. It's just that all of the other models in the game are so damn good. Someone has to be the least best, and I think the Acrocanthosaurus might be it. I don't hate it, I absolutely love it, it's just that I think that everything else is even better. The devs did absolutely amazing work on the animal designs, and I think Acrocanthosaurus is absolutely incredibly done. I just like all of the others a bit more. For now, I will let you enjoy watching me build, and I will interject with some commentary every once in a while. I will also try to cut out any unnecessary or tedious sections where I just do repetitive tasks. Here I decided to add a little trim and colored it green, and the whole building essentially ended up looking very Africa styled, which is a great style, it just doesn't really fit Acrocanthosaurus, which is a North American animal. I do, however, like the style of the building, I just think I could have done better with the overall shape of it. And that's the shelter done. I think it ended up looking pretty good. I also added the interior for it so that the acros have somewhere to sleep. This habitat was very heavily inspired by quite a few habitats for hippos that I saw on the Planet Zoo subreddit, which I think is a great source of inspiration for zoo building games in general. I definitely recommend it. As a result, the habitat ends up quite rocky, with plants simply surrounding the rocks where the Acrocanthosaurus wouldn't trample them. Here I sunk elephant grass into the reeds to make them look much more dense without making them look cluttered. I think it's a very nice little enhancement to the reeds, especially because elephant grass doesn't actually have a biome, it's a gardening plant, so you can put down as much of it as you want. You will also notice that most plants in this habitat are from the paleobotany, which was quite possibly the best update this game ever received. It's so good, especially for us plant lovers. And here comes the star of the show, Laurales, which might possibly be my favorite plant in the game. I'm sorry, Marula, but this plant will get very heavy use throughout the habitat because it's just so damn good. Here you can also see my very small-brained moment where I realized that the Acrocanthosaurus wasn't actually in a habitat because I forgot to put down the markers, so for a moment I was confused as to where there were any scrubland plants in the habitat. And here comes the best tree, Laurales, again, serving as small bushes throughout the entire habitat, which I think look absolutely great. I will end up using it a lot because it just looks so good as a small bush. I don't tend to use the foliage brush in habitats all that much, I prefer to build it plant by plant effectively, but I do use it for backdrops. I think it's incredibly useful if you don't need it to be all that detailed. The center of the habitat felt quite empty, so I decided to give the acros a little shelter. And another shelter in the back, hidden away from the guests' eyes. I did very little in the guest area. This isn't about them, it's about the dinosaurs. That's gonna be it from the building section. I'll just leave you with some shots of the habitat itself. You can like, comment, subscribe, all of the YouTube things you're apparently supposed to ask for this. And that's gonna be it from me.